Well, guess what, people? My plan worked. Look at this. Look behind me. You can see first place. False. False pulse, really. I don't know why. Maybe Cleo doesn't know that I'm a silent partner, I suppose. But we did it. We did it. The plan worked. We are currently in first place on the leaderboard, day 15 now. And that is fantastic. But I did notice this. Well, score. Groon. I don't know if we have anyone on the server named Score or Groon, but I do believe they that meant Scar and Green as a team. Look at how close they are. I thought when I turned in those Vindicator heads and Pillager heads and whatnot that it was gonna like launch us into first place by far, but no. Look at this. They are less than 100 points behind us, which could easily be made up. So this is a tight race here. Definitely a tight race, and we may have to continue working to keep our score up for sure if we want to stay in first place. But we got there, and I'm super happy about that. So plan worked. Ooh, a wandering trader. Well, that's points right there, right? Let's get over there and let's see what he's got to offer. He's got to be offering heads. They always have a couple heads for sale. A ZF and a good times with Score. I mean, Scar. We got to grab our emeralds and buy these heads. Okay, good. He's still here. I had to run back to my base and grab my box of emeralds. Oh, man, I have so many emeralds. How many do you want, guy? How many do you want? Give me all the heads. Let me have a lot. 3. That's all they ever give you. 3. I went and grabbed a lot of emeralds for nothing. I only spent 6 emeralds. Is there anything else in here? I always feel like I should buy everything, you know, when I see these guys, like these little blocks, you know, but I don't have any of this stuff on me to buy. So it costs 1 emerald and you actually have to provide the lapis lazuli ore and in order to get the 8 small little mini head, you know, blocks here. So I never have that stuff on me, so I never buy it. But I know that Cleo would probably appreciate it if we did that for her and turn those kind of things in too, even if it's not for the head games. Oh man, yeah, look at this. That just doesn't feel right at all. If I could do a proper British accent, I would. Oh, what was that? Did somebody just shoot a firework off? Oh, you know what? That was Tango's rocket shop. Well, I missed it. Random fireworks going off. Anyway, I gotta take that head off. That didn't look right. Ooh, look at this. We've got a new shop here that just popped up. I just turned around. I was like, whoa, what is this thing? Selling Green's goodies. What is Green selling this season? And what is on a lead? What is on a lead there? Something's down there on a lead. I don't hear anything. It's moving though. Anyway, oh, gravel. Okay. Gravel's good. It's all stocked up even. Excellent. Gravel's good, especially for like making concrete and stuff. Oh, which here's the other part of making concrete, sand. Oh, he's going to make a killing off this because collecting gravel and collecting sand is a tedious task. And wait, I didn't even check the prices. Jeez. 1 diamond for 2 Oh, that's a good deal. That's a very good deal. I may have to come back and buy some very soon before they're sold out because people definitely be buying those up, I think. So, of course, I've got to check the shops. You guys know, I know I do this a lot in almost every episode, but I'm sure you guys want to know how business has been doing. So we might as well. I mean, we're in the neighborhood, right? So let's check the shop. Okay, no, not selling. Okay, all right. Always sea lanterns, always popular. People do definitely need the sea lanterns. And this one, I know who needs these. So I'm kind of assuming, yep. Perfect. Now I did change the price a bit. Well, kind of. It's 2 diamonds per stack. Before it was 1 diamond per half a stack, I think. So I changed it just so I could fit more in here. So 2 diamonds per stack. I think that's still a good, you know, it's still the same deal basically, but they can grab more now. So just like that, we got 63 diamonds, which I could turn around and definitely buy that gravel and sand with. And I think I will because concrete is going to be useful for me for sure. Walking up to this, I realized we never gave this a proper name. It's just an emerald and totem shop, but mainly an emerald shop because nobody's buying the totem of undying. Makes me sad. Makes me very sad. Let's check it out here, though. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you know what? I actually did come in here and clear out the diamonds not too long ago and haven't restocked. But guess what? We just happen to be carrying this box of emeralds, so we can just restock this now. And I don't know who our customer is here buying all these emeralds up, but we are making a killing from these emeralds alone, which is awesome. So there we go. That is a done deal. Do I even bother looking in this chest? Like, maybe I should just leave and save myself the pain. You know what I mean? Should we just leave and not even... No, we gotta look. Of course, we gotta look. Come on. Oh, wait. We sold some. Finally. We sold 3 totems. Oh, that's awesome. We made some sales finally. I can't believe it. We broke the ice. We sold some totems finally. That just made my day. That no matter what happens for the rest of the episode, I'm happy. I'm a happy person. We finally sold some totems. You know, I just had this idea that popped into my head. Maybe the reason why we weren't selling so much totems is because advertising, right? We got to do better advertising. You know, if we want to make a profit these days, you got to, advertising is key. So maybe we need to do some better advertising for this shop. Maybe it's just that the Hermits, they don't really know by looking at the shop what it actually sells there, or they don't know how badly they actually need totems. You know, maybe they just haven't thought about it, and we need to make them think about it a little bit. So I think I'm going to put together a marketing strategy. That's right. I got a plan, and I think it will work. I'm going to give out free samples. Basically, just hook them up with a little taste of what they could get from the shop. And then once they kind of get hooked on having the totem all the time, and then they use it, they're going to come back for more because they're going to realize how important it is. I think this plan is perfect. Quick side note, you guys told me I underpaid for observers, so guess what? There's the extra diamond I forgot. Thanks for the gravel green. Feel free to return these diamonds in my prismarine shop in exchange for dark prismarine anytime you please. You know what? I guess I'll buy some sand too. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna leave a care package just like this inside of every Hermit's base, and they'll come up to it and they will check out the book. It will say, please accept these free samples courtesy of Impulse's Emerald and Totem Shop. Yes, we need a real name. Come on, peeps. In the comments, help me out. If you enjoy the products, please consider stopping by the shop and making a purchase. All products are priced very reasonably. Thanks, Impulse. And if they look inside the barrel, this is what they get. Right at the center, there's their Totem of Undying, and then just a little taste, just a bit of emerald there. Of course, they're going to run out of that pretty quickly if they're trading, and they'll need to come by the shop to get some more. Perfect. I've got the supplies all ready to go. Now it is time to do some home deliveries. Well, that definitely took a little longer than I was anticipating, but hey, we stopped by 22 different bases delivering the free sample packages, and I hope it works. I hope we'll see. We'll keep an eye on the shop, and we'll see if all of a sudden totem sales go up, emerald sales go up, see if they get hooked on the goodies there. That's the whole plan, so we'll see. But you may notice the inside of this base is coming along quite nicely. I put in the floor here to, be able to get around and kind of get a better idea of where things are going to go in here. You can see I got the lighting spaced out. It's actually perfect the way I've got these spaced out. If we look here kind of at the darkest block, the block furthest from all these lights, you can see it is light level 8 there on the left. And that's perfect. Any lower than that, we could potentially get mob spawning in here, and we do not want that. I also filled these little nooks up, and so they are good to go. I think I want to kind of use these for little farms of some sort. I don't know. We're going to fill them in with some fun stuff later on, but they're all cleaned up and looking great. And also I finished the redstone for the storage system here, the category sorting system. And I need to kind of figure out what my categories are now. I need to put some thought into this because there are 13 different categories on each of these 3 walls. So if I do my math correctly, that's 39 different categories we can have for items to put into the system. So I kind of need to think more about that and how we're going to tackle that. Also, I did the redstone for the dual smelterator system, and it is up and running now on both sides, so that is good. I've been using it to cook up some smooth stone and cobble into regular stone for things that I need. And then this side over here is, of course, our kelp, and it looks like we are out of the dried kelp, the fuel itself. So gonna have to do something about that for sure. May do that here in just a bit. You also may notice that things look a little different. Obviously the building's been done, but if YouTube compression didn't completely destroy this, it's probably a little more vibrant in here than you're used to. And that is because Optifine has finally been updated to include shaders. So you may have noticed when I brought up the screen before, we have the fabric loader up top. You can see the version number of Minecraft. We're on 1.15.2, obviously, and I'm running a fabric loader. It's like a mod loader basically. And one of the mods I loaded was Optifine, and so it is in a preview right now, but it's going to come out soon, I think, the full version. And if we go into video settings under shaders, you can see I've actually set it to use Optifine's internal shaders, which makes everything just a little more vibrant. I think it's going to look a lot better after, YouTube compression comes in and all that, so you guys can see things a lot better. It's not as dark in here. In fact, let's turn it off real quick so you guys can get kind of a compare and contrast. We'll go to off, and then we'll reload the game apparently, and we're back. Okay, so now we can see it's just a little darker, right? Everything's just a little darker. Hopefully you guys can see the difference, but I'm going to turn it back on because I like it. Yeah, definitely looks better with that on. So yeah, a lot of progress been made in here for sure. Just been, like I kind of said, I'm going to just chip away at this. Now, obviously, we can't have just exposed redstone here, right? It looks pretty ugly with all the exposed redstone. So we're going to be building up some walls. I need to figure out how I'm going to do elevators and stuff to get to the next layer. But I did notice something else after I built up the second story of this thing last episode. This idea that I had for these pillars to basically be holding this base up over the water is starting to look a bit silly. This is just too big of a structure for that to really make sense, that it would be held up by these pillars here. And oh, it does look good at night though. Look at how good it looks at night. And hopefully there's no phantoms coming for me. But yeah, I'm starting to rethink this. And part of the reason why I haven't finished the pillars because I've only done these first 3 here, I think that maybe this needs to be like a full wall going all the way down. So the structure really looks rooted to the ocean floor maybe. So I'm going to think about that. In fact, I'm going to ask you for some help, all you builders out there. I know there's some incredible builders watching right now. If you guys got any ideas on what I could do to give this thing more of a... Yep, here they come. Please, guys, please leave me alone. Oh, they hit me off the pillar. Oh, come on. We were just trying to get a good view of the base. Trying to let me finish my thought at least. I'm trying to ask people for help here. Oh, these phantoms can be such a nightmare. Who voted to put these in the game anyway? I can't even remember what the other options were at the time, but come on now, you guys get super annoying. Maybe I should just sleep more, that's all. Anyway, back to what I was saying before that interruption there. Any of you guys out there that have some ideas, you amazing builders out there, please feel free to build something up and take a screenshot. And best way to share that with me is to go to Twitter if you're on Twitter, and I'm at impulseSV on Twitter. Just drop me a comment or a tweet with tag me in it and post your screenshot there. If you're not on Twitter, there are websites out there like I think Imgur, I don't know which way you say it. There's sites that you can post pictures to and send links, so you can always drop those in the comments, and I will keep my eye out for those as well. Hey, I got some XP out of that at least. So yeah, I would appreciate any help you guys could offer there, because I do not know exactly what I'm going to do, except I am going to grab this right now, because you never know when those will come in handy, and we got random XP floating around. So I was just thinking, if we do plan on removing these pillars underwater, that means that kelp farm that we put in this one pillar here will probably need to get removed as well. Let's check on it and see if it is still working here. Yep, looks like we've got some kelp in here. I think I'm actually going to take this with me because, like I said before, we need to get that dried kelp working. So just to recap, if you haven't seen this already, I basically put this basic kelp farm in here, just tucked it inside the pillar to kind of hide it, and it is pretty productive. It's doing all right. It's producing kelp passively. Yep, here we go. Here comes some more, and it's good. And if I did plan on expanding it to the other pillars, but if we're gonna have a wall, that pretty much means that this entire space underneath the base could be filled with all sorts of things. That gives us much more area to work with, and maybe we should think about making a drowned farm under here. What? Look at these guys. Why do we have so many? Oh, I guess because we're making the water dark by putting this whole big, oh, that's points. That's points. I'm going. Free points. Yeah, because we've covered this with our base. We've made all this area, even though it looks light, it's not. That's just the conduit effect under here, which allows me to just stay underwater forever, which I love. Yeah, maybe we could make a drowned farm under here too. But I was actually thinking about making a bigger kelp farm and tucking it kind of back here where the smelting system is. So this is the smelter right here, and it runs all the way down there. If we kind of made like a whole wall of what we did inside the pillar, it would produce a lot of kelp, I think. And then we could feed it directly into the Smelterator 9002. Oh yeah, yep, we're doing it. I thought about it. It's being done. Let's get to it. The redstone for this farm is now in. Kind of difficult to do a time lapse underwater, but hopefully it turned out okay. Anyway, you can see I made some design choices here. I went glass all the way around, and that is because I want to actually kind of show this thing off, show how it works, so you can see exactly what's happening here. And I'm hoping, there we go. If you didn't see it, we got a real quick flash right here, and basically once that happens, it's going to kick out basically as many pistons as the signal can reach. So let's say that this kelp right here grows up and grows in front of this observer. That means that 15 of these are actually going to trigger, because that signal will be strength 15 coming out of this observer and go all the way down the line. And the reason why that's important is because kelp can have a small chance of only being able to grow up to being too tall, as in too high off the ground there, which means it would never reach the observer. So it needs help from a friend, basically. So there's a slim chance that it's going to pick a growth of 2 and then get stuck right there at that height. And hopefully its neighbor, or at least one within 15 blocks either way, will grow up to be bigger than 2. And then that means that it will eventually get kicked out, which gives it a new growth age or growth limit, basically. And it should hopefully go back to normal there. So yeah, a bit of a safety net just to make sure that's not going to happen. And I do like that we could kind of come out front of this thing and watch it go. But yeah, like I said, we're not collecting it just yet, because what I do need to put in next is more glass. And also we're going to put in some fence gates that's going to allow the kelp to kind of get shot over to this column. And then I think what we're going to do is have it drop down, just like I did in the pillar one. And it'll drop down into some hoppers. I was thinking about maybe doing bubble columns, but it's going to be difficult to collect here at the top, I think, with the way that the water will make the kelp float. So yeah, more work to do up front here with the glass. I'm going to clear out the water and then set up the collection bit, and we should be good to go. This is pretty large, and I decided to only do 4 layers here. I could eventually go deeper if I feel like I need more kelp, but we were already hitting the ground and I didn't feel like digging into the ground. So it could be expandable in the future, or we could even do like another, like I said, if we do these walls, we have plenty of space in here. We could do more walls, I suppose, just like this. But I think this is going to be good. It's going to be pretty productive. We'll see. The kelp is flowing in. Look at it come. Oh, this is great. This is great. I've got it all hooked up now. It's coming into that chest right there, which feeds the system. It's currently getting delivered to the furnace array right now as it comes in. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is so great. That turned out to be a little more work than I thought it was going to be, but it is working now. So let's go down, take a look, and let's see how this came together finally here. I had to drain out another bit of water just behind this front layer of glass. So now when the kelp gets harvested, it looks like some of it's getting caught up in there. I might need to make a few more changes just to make sure this thing is lossless. I don't know if maybe I shouldn't have used full blocks right here, and that might have helped. So anyway, maybe still making some tweaks to this design, but it is coming in regardless. And so basically as it gets harvested, they get pushed out and they fall down here. I decided to go with water streams, so we can watch this right now as this one comes through, and the water streams push through and it goes around to the bubble elevator, which you saw goes up and is connected to the Smelterator 9002 or whatever. So you see here the way I solved this right here. Anytime kelp falls down here, we kind of just stepped up the water flow so it'll kind of hit this and start to get that momentum to go back into that stream. That seems to be working. Again, yeah, something going on behind there, but we'll figure that out. Anyway, so there's a lot of kelp coming in. It's probably going to come in way more than I need, actually. Look at this. Look at this. As we are watching more and more coming into this system, this is fantastic. All right, exactly what I was hoping to accomplish here. And yeah, once we get those walls in around this thing, look at all this space. We could do tons of stuff like this. It would be so awesome just have a bunch of farms kind of tucked in under the base. I want farms tucked in the base. I want farms everywhere, people. I love farms. What can I say? So, yeah, there's one more thing I want to do before we end the episode today. Iskull has let us know he's got some sort of new treasure island thing, and it sounded cool to me. So I thought I'd go check it out and see what that's all about. There it is. I believe this is Iskull's treasure island, and this is like brand new. We may be the first people to come here. So let's take a look and see what this is all about. Iskull's treasure island. Pay 1 diamond block to mine a gem. Shulker box. We're calling them gems, I guess. And some gems have treasures and some don't. Important, do not open a gem before mining it. You get to keep the gem and its contents. Good luck. Examples of treasures to be found: jackpot, diamonds, elytras, super gear, stone, redstone, wood, and other rarities. They all sound amazing to me. I could use any of those, to be honest. Whoa. Oh, hi. Okay. Green's gonna kill me now. This is what we get when we're in the games. So, oh, he's got to kill me twice because of my totem. I said I put up one heck of a fight. You got super lucky. I didn't swing once, and oh, I'm at spawn. Oh, great. Okay, back to the matter at hand. Are we gonna get snuck up on again? We're good? Okay. I am ready to buy some of these gems, and you know, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a bunch of yellow ones. I'm gonna just take all the yellow ones. Maybe I only brought 5 diamond blocks. I do believe they are a diamond block a piece, right? It says that, right? Pay 1 diamond block to mine. Where do we put it? Oh, do we have to put it on this? Is this where we put? Okay, man, Iskull really likes just displaying diamond blocks this season for some reason. All right, we are gonna pick 5, and I will. In fact, I'm gonna put stuff in my hotbar so we don't see them straight away. And that one, 2. And we'll go with that one and that one. That's 3, 4. And then let's take this one. So we take all the yellow ones. Now let's go pay the 5 diamonds. I don't even know what I've won yet. This is gonna be. I got a good feeling though. Okay, so this is the hard part, trying to stack these and like make it still look decent. There we go. I think we did a good job. All right, are you guys ready to find out what we got? I'm super excited about this. First one. Okay, not so lucky. Diamond Axe. Dang it. Okay, well, at least we get the shulker box. I mean, it's pretty expensive shulker box, but hey, it's yellow. It's worth the extra money there. Second, a completely empty shulker box. Okay. Apparently Iskall doesn't care for the color yellow or something. What is happening here? Another empty shulker box. We are not doing well. We better hit the jackpot at least in one of these last ones. Come on now. This one's empty too. I already saw it. Oh, come on. Oh, I got a sneak peek. I got a sneak peek of that one. There we go. Amending, Unbreaking 3, Elytra. Oh, okay. This is actually very, very good. Very, very good. This is my last Elytra. And so now I have a backup Elytra. Okay. That might have paid off for itself. Between the cost of the shulker boxes and the Elytra, if I was to just buy 5 shulker boxes and an Elytra, would I have paid 45 diamonds? We got to find out if I got ripped off or not. Hang on one sec. Okay, so each Elytra would cost 25 diamonds. So we got 25 diamonds back from just getting that Elytra. Plus it's enchanted. So to get 2 enchantments on it, Amending and Unbreaking 3, that would cost us another 3 diamonds for the Unbreaking and another 3 diamonds for the Mending. So that means we're up to 31 diamonds. Okay, so how much would 5 shulker boxes cost us? Looks like it's 32 diamonds for 5 boxes. So that would have cost us 63 diamonds total to get 5 shulker boxes and an Elytra with Mending and Unbreaking. So that actually ended up being a good deal. I thought we were struggling there with the proceeds of that, but it turns out we actually got ourselves a deal. I'll take it. I think we could have done better, but that's all right. It ended up being a good deal anyway. All right, guys. So what a fun episode. I had a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff done, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button for me. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.